Rank Incorporated, along with the King of Beers, Budweiser, presents the second of our boxing triple header here in Phoenix, Arizona. All the officials assigned at ringside by the Arizona State Boxing Commission shall remain the same, except for the judges. The following personnel shall score this bout on a 10-point plus system. They are Bob Cox, Joe Garcia, and Dr. Michael Munoz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a very special 10 rounds of boxing in the junior lightweight division. When the bell rings, the man in charge will be referee Bobby Ferreira. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks with blue trim, weighing 133 1/2 pounds. He comes to us tonight from Santa Rosalia, Mexico, with a professional record of 49 professional bouts, 35 victories with 23 KOs, against 12 defeats with 2 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Narciso Chicho Valenzuela. Across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with green letters, weighing 133 1/2 pounds. He's a 1992 Olympic gold medal champion. Now undefeated as a professional with a record of 10-0, 9 by KO. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of East LA, the Golden Boy, Oscar de la Hoya.
Okay, I already gave you guys the instructions. I expect a clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Shake hands. Good luck to both of you. Come on, babe.
10 rounds of boxing coming your way from Phoenix, Arizona. Narciso Valenzuela against Oscar de la Hoya. The referee, Bobby Ferrara, he says, I've given you the instructions. It's time to go to work. And they do. De la Hoya gets a hug, a kiss, and a slap from Robert Alcazar, his corner, and we are ready to go. 10 rounds of junior lightweight boxing, both 133 1/2 pounds, both dressed in white. De la Hoya garnished with the bum insignia, and he is by no means a bum. That is a clothing line here in the United States. One of his many endorsements he has already secured. Valenzuela also in white trunks, trimmed in blue, and it's De la Hoya coming out and setting the tempo early here in round 1. Valenzuela and De La Hoya. It's easy to see who the crowd favorite is here. He represented the United States, De La Hoya, with a gold medal in the Summer Games in Barcelona. And Valenzuela steps inside a foam move. He drops a left to the chin of De La Hoya, and De La Hoya wasn't quite sure where he was. This is the first time he has felt the canvas as a professional. Oscar de la Hoya stunned here by Valenzuela, who's been in the ring about 10 minutes already. Valenzuela's loose, he is warm, and he backs up De La Hoya again. Rocks him in the first round. Whoa. It is a precedence, I guess, set forth in our first bout tonight. And here is De La Hoya in trouble already in round 1. It appeared to be a left uppercut as they stepped inside. Valenzuela showing a lot of quickness and power here in round 1. Some said that he might be on his way down, that he had used it already. And De La Hoya comes back and he rocks him with the right. De La Hoya comes all the way back here in round 1. And it is Narciso Valenzuela going down as he's sent to the corner for the standing 8 count. Oh my, we've had it all here in round 1. And De La Hoya is like a shark creeping in here. He's got to go all the way back, and here we go again. Oh my, both have touched the canvas, and a nice right by Valenzuela. A left by Valenzuela, but it's De La Hoya scoring as he comes right back. De La Hoya landing a right and another right to the head. And he sends him to canvas for the second time here in round 1. De La Hoya gets the wake-up call early in round 1, and he's ready to go. He smiles. Again, there is no 3 knockdown rule in effect. He's got to wait, and that'll do it. Bobby Ferrara says that's enough. Valenzuela is through. Oh my, De La Hoya, unbelievable fight. If you would have sent this script to Los Angeles, they would have rejected it. They would have said it was too unbelievable. But De La Hoya comes out, he gets a wake-up call, and then comes back to knock Valenzuela out in the first round. So just when it appeared that De La Hoya may be in trouble, he comes all the way back. He says he's all right to Bob Middleman. He says, I'm all right to Bob Arum of Top Rank, and everybody's all smiles. But you could feel everybody's heart stop for a moment here in Phoenix, Arizona, and probably throughout the entire West Coast of the United States when Oscar De La Hoya went to the canvas for the first time as a professional. Oh my, early in round one. But then he responds, he gets up, he shakes it off, knocks Valenzuela to the canvas, and then knocks him out to end round one. Unbelievable. Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy, goes to 11-0. 10 of those now by knockout, and he barely had to break a sweat. I think Valenzuela broke more of a sweat standing in the ring and waiting the 10 minutes for him. Take another look back here at some of the action in round one. And it is De La Hoya going down for the first time in his career. He walked into a punch. He walked into a right, goes back, not sure where he is, gets his balance, says, let's go. And then he comes back and goes to work. After the standing 8 count by Bobby Ferrara, oh boy, did he go to work. Scoring with a left to the head and follows it up with a sharp right and touches him with another combination of flurries of left and right. This was the first time he went down. And then again, he put him away at the end of the fight, right, left to the chin. Now that's De La Hoya going down again. That's from the upper camera look. Now we'll take a look at De La Hoya rallying in the first round. A left to the head, another left, and Valenzuela's in trouble here. In big trouble. He goes back into the ropes, and he's done. He is done. The end of round one. Another first round knockout for the Golden Boy. Oscar De La Hoya, he goes to 11-0. And you got a question about Narciso Valenzuela. 35-13-2. He came out, he stunned the Golden Boy, and that's about all he did in round one. We got a question of his future again in boxing, unless of course he mounts some sort of comeback. But the night belongs to Oscar De La Hoya. We hope to join him in the ring in a few moments as we wait for Michael Buffer and the particulars with this first round knockout. The crowd here in Phoenix loves him. Let's go to Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bobby Ferrara reaches the count of 10. The official time, 2 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round. Coming off the canvas to win by knockout victory, the Golden Boy.
A packed house here in Phoenix, Arizona. They love it. They're excited. They welcome the Golden Boy to the Valley, and they cheer him on. 19,000 on hand to cheer for the duel in the desert, and they're proud of Oscar De La Hoya and coming all the way back for a first round knockout. Let's now take a moment. Let's go into the ring and hear from De La Hoya and Al Bernstein.
San Antonio one.
I have Oscar and Team De La Hoya here, which numbers, about 15 or 20. What? Bob Middleman says it's a minion. Yeah, I think so. Now, first of all, let's talk about the flash knockdown in the first round. Couple of things about this. It was a counter right hand that you got hit with. How did he nail you with that? Was your left a little low?
Well, my left was a little low. I was throwing combinations, trying to work the body, and that's when he kind of caught me. But I was going in the fight a little cold, and but it went good because I came back. I felt strong. When I got back up, I didn't really feel dizzy or anything. It was just like a flash knockdown. I came right back up, and everything well for me.
Now, one of the things that Barry mentioned, and I thought it was an apt comment, even though you're not a guy that thinks he's going to get knocked down or has been or even anticipates it, you really were cool and collected about it.
Oh, I was very cool and collective about it. Actually, that was the first time I've ever been down, so I try to think about what I should do. I got right back up, but then I thought maybe I should just take it easy, go back down, and just rest for a while. I watched other pro fighters get knocked out, great champions, and learn from them. So it's
a good thing, though, you remembered to get up at 8 instead of 10.
Definitely.
Now, you went after him. He was experienced, and in fact, just getting hit with that counter right, a good indication of against experienced fighters, that kind of stuff could well happen.
Oh, he's a very well-experienced fighter. I give him a lot of credit for doing that to me. And but I guess I just overpowered him. I had more experience than him come into the fight because of my amateur career and things like that. But he did have 50 pro big quality fights. So it was a very good showing. And I thank the people for coming, for watching. And it was just another win under my belt.
All right, now we talked a little bit earlier today. In fact, maybe we'll start with Steve over here and work our way around in talking about the possible future matchups and all the rest. Hernandez has been mentioned, junior lightweight champion. What about that?
We've debated all the junior lightweight champions out there. Gennaro Hernandez has been saying an awful lot about Oscar. The people in LA want to see Gennaro Hernandez fight Oscar. If he's willing to get in the ring, Oscar's going to beat him that day.
Well, now that's the management of Oscar De La Hoya. Now we'll go to the fighter, then we'll go to the promoter who can make it happen. What about Gennaro Hernandez?
Oh, well, Gennaro Hernandez is a great fighter. He's a good little boxer, and I give him a lot of credit for being a world champion.
A good little boxer?
Hopefully I will go up against him, and it will be a very, very big match in Los Angeles, and hopefully it could happen in the Olympic Auditorium or wherever. I'm going to be ready for that fight, and may the best man win.
Okay, well, here's the guy that can make it happen, Bob Arum. Oscar may even be understating the fact that it'll be an interesting match. A couple of guys from LA. What's the status of that fight right now?
Well, we've been negotiating with the Hernandez people. I think we've been making great progress. I would hope that we can conclude the negotiations, and I'm looking for that fight to happen the first week in February. But first, Oscar has a date in the Big Apple.
This is true.
And it'll be on ESPN. It'll be, we're opening up the Paramount connected to Madison Square Garden.
He keeps opening up all these buildings.
Well, you know, the people in New York are great, great fight fans, just like the people in LA and Phoenix. And the one thing to Oscar's credit, you just can't keep fighting in the casinos. You want to fight where the people are in these major cities, and that's what the man who's going to revive boxing is doing, Oscar De La Hoya, going to all these places and fighting in regular arenas.
All right, and the key, I guess, is to put people in the stands. These people are here, mostly you see Michael Carbajal, but you could sense they opened up a little spot in their heart for you.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, Michael Carbajal is a hometown favorite. He's a silver medalist in Olympic Games. I come out of the Olympic Games with the gold medal, and we're great people. We're great little boxers, and we're nice to everybody. So I guess we do deserve a little applause from the crowd.
I would say a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's really great coming into Arizona and having to put on a show for the crowd here, and I really appreciate everybody watching and coming out to the arena.
So tonight, a couple of milestones. First time down ever, even as an amateur, right?
Even as an amateur. I mean, I'm building up experience. I'm getting the rounds that I need. I mean, it went only one round, but he was a well-experienced fighter, and it went good for me.
Congratulations, Oscar.
Thank you very much.
Oscar De La Hoya, and he's a pretty good little boxer, too. Let's go down to Barry Tompkins.
All right, taking another look back at it here. It was a first-round knockout for Oscar De La Hoya, that nice little boxer, as he backs him up into the ropes and just puts him away for his 11th professional win. But as Al mentioned, the first time ever he's felt the canvas to his back. He didn't even know what to do. He didn't even know what to do, as the crowd gives him a big round of applause here in Phoenix, Arizona. Proud of the Golden Boy for coming back.